So anyway, this is a couple of cards that I pulled before I started. We got the World card here. Um, so there's some sort of cycle that's being broken for you. I already talked about this in a video, but I didn't post it, okay? So I'm having to like say it again. But there's this sense of holding on to water, like emotions, holding on to, it's a sentimental kind of thing where you are thinking, okay, viewing feelings as moon water right now. Follow me. You are holding on to this moon water and you're saying, I've had this moon water for 8 years. I've had this moon water for 10 years. I've had this moon water for 5, 6 years, right? So it's special. It's extra, extra special. But because of this mindset, you have been blind to the water source that is like literally running behind you. Not even blind to it. You have not been blind to it. Let me take it back, take it back, take it back. And now I just glanced over at the freaking Nine of Swords at the same time. So yeah, you have been very blatantly aware of the other energy, that the emotions that you could be, I heard bathing yourself bathing yourself in. But you have for so long always chosen to hold on to these cups. You have dumped these cups out, okay? But at the same time, you're now coming to a bigger realization of why you have always had such a hard time manifesting and why you have always been in this instability energy of the freaking lion, which is always trying to be on top. It has a 5-year cycle to be on top. And the lizard, which is, I always think of lizard losing their tail. They get away, but they something is taken from them. So you've been in this energy for a while, but you're coming to the realization of how you put yourself in it. And that's a hard one to take. It's a hard pill to swallow. But it is necessary to break this cycle, because without, you know, really putting it in your mind of why am I doing this, you're going to keep doing it. Duh. You, there's tough talks you have to have with yourself. So I pulled the King of Coins down here again. Oh, the King of Wands. That's like a journey that you're on that you don't have much control of, really. Just kind of feeling tossed around at sea. Okay, and that's what it could have felt like the past for you. It could have really felt like you were just kind of tossed around in the wind. Um, King of Coins, Seven of Coins, and the Nine of Wands. So really big defensive energy here, right? And like a catching, like a fox catching kind of energy, but not feeling like you could stash for yourself, right? What is, why? What's the real reason why? Hello. Oh, actually, on so that people can hear it. Okay, King of Coins. Tell me about this King of Coins. I'm not using the right deck. Oh, because I'm supposed to be focusing on this Nine of Swords energy. Yeah, putting yourself in your own depression. King of Coins in reverse. You ain't got no money. You're trying to save. You're trying to save. You're trying to save. And you feel like you're trying to, like, always defend yourself. Duh. Because you literally were choosing to hold on to these moon water cups. Hello. Page of Cups, the Devil, and Four of Cups. That's a pretty cheap price you were paying yourself to the devil. Like, there's a certain type of affection that you were attracted to. Kind of cheesy, immature. Could lean into addiction. You're kind of attracted to that energy. And you're really thinking about that. You're thinking about what is worth even accepting right now. That's what this cycle change is about. What is even worth accepting right now? Because you might not have much, but it's like you have your basic needs covered, right? You're comfortable. And tell me about this Four of Cups. What are we contemplating accepting then? What are we? You don't even know. That's the thing. You're a little confused right now. Got the Two of Cups, of course we do, and the freaking Death card. Yeah, that's the whole vibe. You're like, oh yeah, it could feel like I don't know what that says. Like two in. I don't know what that says. Okay. Was there another card under that? Okay. So we've got the Two of Cups and the Death card here. So what you're really contemplating is love even worth it? You're like, but it's the Death card in reverse. Yeah, you're just kind of like really over the transformation. You're like, let this be my final form. That's so funny. I hate when this happens. But then we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. So you're at this point where you're like, I don't think anything is worth it, right? As we get there, we all get there, right? And so there is someone coming in that is like offering physical, dare I say, materialistic proof for how they want to treat you. But we got the Tower at the bottom. Tell me about the Tower. Is that what we're worried about, or is what's going on with the Tower? I just yawned like that's a boring story. That's how I felt when I yawned. Yeah, this is all past energy. Nine of Swords in reverse with the Six of Cups in reverse, you know? you were thinking about all of the ways things have gone bad in the past and the way you have been treated unfairly in the past with the Justice card in reverse, right? And that's what you're worried about with this Tower. But let's find out what the intentions of this Ten of Cups person is. Does that matter? That's a bigger question. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. We got the 9 of Coins. Ace of Wands. Temperance in reverse. Knight of Wands. The Moon. Hermit. Nine of Swords. Wait, 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords. Lordy, lordy. If your wife doesn't want to talk to you, I would respect her wishes. That's not like a tarot thing. That's like a respect thing. She doesn't want to talk to you. Don't worry. What's your name? Into. I got your back. Leave her alone. Don't know who that is. Okay. Yeah, just leave her alone. You probably did something to deserve it. Anyhow, back to this. So, that just threw me. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So this person does see you as someone who has yourself together, right? Really beautiful. There's an aura behind you. So this person is seeing you as something special, right? Got the Ace of Wands here, so I got to tune back in. I don't know if this Ace of Wands to the Temperance right here is like this kind of adventure-esque energy is throwing you off balance, or there are a lot of fires happening right now. That could be throwing you off balance. You have this, like, I have myself together, pretty princess kind of energy to you, but also very stable, in tune, right? But something is throwing you kind of off balance. Some sort of event. And then there's towers here in the background too. Not a low battery. We gotta hurry this up. Okay, so Knight of Wands to the Moon. I think what's going on is this person kind of is coming in, seeing you off balance and wanting to like set you back up on your pedestal kind of thing. But you don't really want to let anyone in with this moon card right here. It's like you may feel like there's things you need to keep secret or hide or keep close. Um, and then you go straight into the Hermit. Yeah, so this person wants to come in and be like a knight of shining armor kind of thing. And it seems like the closer you get, the more you're like, maybe I should just go back in my hobbit hole. But it's because you're getting wound up in the patterns of what happened to you before. And oh God, I just heard if I'm going to be wounded again, I'd rather do it to myself. Let me be the final sword. Is kind of the situation here. And it's over this justice card sticking out. And it's like, is that really what you deserve? Coming out of this cycle, there's a part of you that so desperately like wants to believe still, but it's like, is it worth it? I don't want to use this one anymore. Tell me. Okay. Tell me what happens if we lean more into the Eight of Swords and, okay, the Nine of Swords. Judgment comes, some sort of decision needs to be made. We don't tell the truth about something and we're set off course, we're off balance, we don't, okay, what the fuck? So, what decision? Isn't that a big enough answer, they say? Yes, it's true. It is a big enough answer. They said, keep your heart open. And I said, what is that? Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's so annoying. It seems. Okay, wait. There's another angle. Page of Pentacles. Basically, what it's telling me is I don't like what it's saying because I really had plans for a hot girl summer and it's been going well. Um, I'm supposed to say that if you continue to, it's kind of like playing the field for as much as you can get. If you continue to play the field for as much as you can get, it's going to lead to conflict. And it's going to lead to someone saying something to you that's going to really hurt your feelings, but it's going to be true and you're going to deserve it. I don't like the way this horse looks. This horse looks scared of the person on them. So, alright, so what happens if we take the chance then? They're always going to tell us this story. waiting for ships to come in. What if we don't? What if we just enjoy that? Okay, so, not happening. They're not going for that. They said no happy family. If you understand what I'm talking about, I'm glad for you. But if you don't, that's fine. Wheel of Fortune, reverse. Alrighty. Yeah, so there's going to be some expectations here. And I keep seeing that moon card in my head again. Isn't she pretty? She's so pretty. I wish, like, show up. Focus. Find. Okay, whatever. Sorry. Tell me about this moon card. What are you so worried? What are these vulnerabilities? Queen of Pentacles. You created stability for yourself and you don't want anyone to take it. You've created a safe place, like a peaceful place. You don't want to be breadcrumbed. You don't want, like, when she's looking at this pentacle, all I'm seeing is her, like, looking into, like, one of those, what do they call those thingies? Those ball thingies? You know what I'm talking about. And, seeing, like, all of the times where people gave her less than what she deserved and she didn't even realize because she didn't even notice herself. Just looking back on it and, like, it's kind of horrific. That's what I'm seeing. And with this, it's like you're seeing them breadcrumb people around you and them acting like, thank you so much for feeding me, and then them giving you nothing as well. And it's like, do you not realize that you were also a victim? So you might have some of that going on. So there's a lot of, like, separation anxiety, I guess. I guess not separation anxiety, but, like, there's a lot of lost people. Yeah, it's just that energy if you don't want to get hurt again. But it's like something is, the universe is kind of tipping you off balance on purpose. So this person can show you physically that they want to be there. But you're going to sabotage yourself if you're not careful. Okay, so you are kind of making the problem way bigger than it is. It's actually not a problem. You're acting like you can't get out of this situation. 3%. Okay, I don't know what it is. You should trust. It's some sort of Disney song. but it was like I think it's Little Mermaid, but I heard you should trust the boy, and I'm like, no way. But that's what it's saying. There's secrets and things that you're hiding, but it seems kind of silly to hide them from this person. That's what I said. I said what I said. Alrighty. That's what they said. So, good luck with that. I'm gonna cut it off here anyway because I got 3% battery. And I didn't actually plan on doing this, so you're welcome. How do I stop?